The first transfer student arrived on a Tuesday. Her name was Evelyn Ward, and she wore a gray uniform. No one recognized pleated skirt, dull blazer, a crest stitched over the heart that looked like a compass tangled in ivy. When the principal asked for her records, she calmly slid a folder across the desk. "Transferred from Northfield Academy," she said. The secretary frowned. "I've never heard of it." Evelyn smiled, polite and distant. "Most people haven't." By lunch, everyone knew about her. She never used her phone. She asked where the map room was, and when someone joked that her school sounded fake, she answered softly, "It's very real. You just can't find it anymore." A week later, Leo Finch found Northfield Academy by accident. Leo worked part-time at the town library, shelving books no one checked out anymore. After Eveline, others came. A boy named Thomas, who always smelled faintly of chalk dust. Twins who spoke at the same time and never stayed after the final bell. A girl with ink-stained fingers who asked if exams were still written with pens. They all listed the same previous school. Northfield Academy teachers grew uneasy. The district database showed nothing, no address, no records, no accreditation. Yet the students knew things, obscure historical facts, forgotten town traditions, the names of teachers who had died years ago. When asked how old Northfield was, they all gave different answers. 87 years. Longer than that, since before the maps changed. Leo convinced Evelyn to show him where the school was. They followed the old map past the last paved road, into the trees where the air felt thicker, quieter. "This is where it stood," Evelyn said. There was nothing there. No ruins, no foundation, just a mess and fallen leaves. "It used to be visible," she murmured. "When I first transferred." "You transferred out of it," Leo said. She shook her head. "No. I transferred away from time." She explained then. Northfield Academy didn't exist in 1 year. It existed between them. Every time the town redrew itself, new roads, new boundaries, new names, the school slipped further out of alignment. It stayed where it was on the old maps, even as the world moved on. Students didn't enroll. They wandered into it, and eventually, they wandered out. "Why don't you go back?" Leo asked. Eveline looked at her hands. "Because once you leave, the school loses a little more of itself." Desks vanished, hallways shortened, teachers forgot lessons mid-sentence. "And the students," Leo said. "They transfer," she replied, "before the school disappears completely." He realized then what she was afraid of. Not that Northfield would vanish, but that it would vanish with students still inside. The library basement flooded that winter. Old maps were declared unsalvageable, thrown away, burned. One by one, the transfer students stopped coming to school. Their desks sat empty. Their names faded from attendance lists. Evelyn was the last. On her final day, she gave Leo the compass-shaped crest from her blazer. "For remembering," she said. "Will I see you again?" he asked. She smiled, sad and small. "Only if you find another map." Years later, the town approved a new development near the forest. During excavation, workers uncovered a single stone step, just one. Too worn to belong anywhere. Leo now, an archivist, placed it in the local museum with a small plaque. Foundation unknown. Sometimes, visiting students stop in front of it. They tilt their heads and ask, almost hopefully, "Is this where the school used to be?"